Hello and joyful Monday to everyone, and welcome to Coaching Think Talk. I am Life Coach Shaun, the man from Pasig City, from Life Coach Philippines, and this is Coaching for Workforce Management. And this coaching conversation are for leaders who are exhausted at work. And my mission is to be able to empower people to be mentally fit so that they can stay inspired to live a more balanced work life. If you are someone who is a people leader right now, who is currently having some struggles on how they can motivate their employees, how you can empower your employees, for you to be able to finally get some rest and get some peace, you know, when it's time for you to take your off or you have your day off, then welcome to the space. Thank you for joining me live today. And please leave your digital footprints by letting us know where you are coming from today. Please do tag your friends and circulate this video to help us reach more individuals who might be in need of what I'll be sharing with you for this session. And we also give a shout out in there, send them some inspiring message, give them some message out there that, hey, come and join us. Let's empower people this day, especially during these times of pandemic and especially with the change in tides for all of the people in the workforce. If you are watching this on a replay, please do comment in there, hashtag replay. I'm streaming by the FB page of Life Coach Philippines and YouTube channel Coach AI-Connect. If you are new to the platform, please like, follow, and subscribe to the channel. If this is the first time you're joining me, if this is the first time you're meeting me, I am a professional certified co-actively co-create life coach, and I'm also a certified mental health coach. In my professional life, I'm a call center executive for one of the Fortune 500 companies offering global services and consultancy work. I focus in the area of workforce management, and workforce management is an art and science of putting the right people at the right place at the right time, doing the right things. And I've been in the contact center industry for more than 14 years now, and most of my career are focused on the area of leadership. And my personal life, I'm a family man. I've been married for 19 years. We have two kids now. My wife is also a professional certified life coach and also a certified mental health coach. She's going to be on later at the same channel at 4 p.m. for a relationship. So if you are someone who's looking for, to help maybe a friend of yours, a woman friend of yours, a spouse, wants to go through and be the person, be the mom, be the woman that they want to be, hop in at 4 p.m. later, have a conversation with her, especially for those people who wants to live infidelity. Yeah, fidelity with themselves, with their children, with their spouse. Yeah, have a conversation with her later. We have two kids. We've been blessed with two kids. Our young eldest is 19 years old now. She's an animator and an entrepreneur, and our daughter is 16. Our son is 16 years old. On his way to becoming an influencer in the automotive industry. And something that I'm super proud of on how life coaching has changed the way we do our parenting is, being able to help our children find what they want to do in life, what they really want to do in life. Not forcing them or telling them what they need to do, asking them what is it really in their heart. Like our daughter is really very good at animating, drawing. It's something that she's a talent for her, and we've honed it and helped her using life coaching. And my son, likes cars, and it's something that he wants to do, becoming an entrepreneur as well in the automotive industry. We are a family of creators and changers, and that's something that I'm super, super grateful for, and something I want to share to you because life coaching has really paved a way for us to be able to help our children, be more than just regular employees at the workplace. So today I'm going to talk about 5 shocking workplace stats that you need to know. And as a people leader, as a business leader, as a manager, as someone who's managing a team right now, it's important for us to have a deeper understanding of how the workplace, the workforce is currently moving, and how we can further adapt, further, expand, further add knowledge to what we have right now so that we can support the people in the workplace. So before I begin, yeah, and thank you, Coach Chi, for joining. Maraming salamat. Thank you as well for tagging all of the people leaders out there. And let me share to you some stats now. So today, Forbes just released an article regarding the Great Resignation. So maybe you've heard about this already, the Great Resignation. And the Great Resignation is a phenomenon where people are quitting not because of, the usual things of them moving from another company because of a higher pay. People quit or resign because they want to find a work that's more meaningful, more purposeful, more engaging, more attuned towards who they are as an individual, that aligns to their values, to their mission, their purpose, and all of these different things that, you know, to be honest, not a lot of workforce or workplaces are supporting this kind of mindset, supporting this kind of need. Most of the time, my experience, and even I observed that today, it's the same thing. It's a carrot of stick environment in which people are rewarded for good deeds and they're reprimanded for bad deeds. Now, that has worked in the industrial revolution, but because of the change in tides in the digital revolution, things are changing already. So for the past 2 years, we have experienced a change in the way we are doing or we're living our life and the way that we do our work. So maybe the last 2 years you're still in transition. A lot of people have been in transition. People, go into the workplace, then suddenly one day they needed to stay at work, they need to set up their stations or their workplaces, and we know that our houses are not built for working. Our house was built, and for most Filipinos out there, di ba, it's a resting place. It's a place where you can rest, you can enjoy, you can watch something, you can enjoy all of this. So there's no space for you to be able to set up a workspace for you to, do working in the long term. And they say that change is the only thing that's constant. And I believe that. I'm a believer of that. You know, everything in the work these days, you are consistently changing. And at times, you need to change every single day for you to be able to adapt to the demands of the work that you do. And also, not to mention adding the demands of your children, your spouse, other people in your space. These are the things that we need to start considering. And we have seen many changes, and people are still struggling to adapt, still struggling to change, still struggling to accept that change is here. Still a handful of people are in that space, and they would wish that we could return back to normal. But the reality is, hey, we need to start accepting. We need to start acknowledging that change, the old ways of doing this, it's no longer going to happen. Now, the great resignation or the big quit is happening across the globe. You can search that in Google, you can search that and whatever search functions that you have in there in your desktop, in your laptop, it is happening. And the Harvard Business Review article have observed that there is a widening mismatch between the job environment and what the employees want. So when was the last time that you had a conversation with your employee? That you have a meaningful conversation and ask them, what is it that they really want in their life? Like, what is it that they really want to achieve? You know, Me specifically, I got used to, people are wanting to have, get promoted, have a higher pay, for them to be able to create a lifestyle that they want. But the reality is that's not really what it is. There's more into that. And employees are now expecting employers and people leaders to fulfill certain needs, which is unfulfilled by most workplaces. So even you as a people leader, what are the things that you are needing that the workplace is not fulfilling? And you might say, I need to be responsible for all of this. I need to be accountable. I need to find all of these different things. And that empowers individuals for them to make a decision, find out what they want, do something that they're passionate about. But have you really had a moment to stop and think about, Do they really know what they want? And who are the people who responsible is responsible to help them find what they really want and what they value? So recently, for the last 2 years, if you have been monitoring, attrition, there's an increase in the workforce quitting their jobs, and also with companies struggling to fill millions of job openings. Take a look at your current job requirements or posting right now. How many are you filling, and how many are leaving the company? I've seen increases in attrition for more than 15%. Before it was averaging 10%. Now it's going high as 30%. And company needs to really stop and start rethinking about the talent strategy so that they can remain competitive in an ever changing landscape. And some companies have shared that, as I've shared a while ago, they're seeing a trend of an upward attrition of 30% for certain job categories. And others, like the industrial, plants, they're getting more than 100% employee turnover. And this is back in March 2020. So it's been 2 years already. So imagine the change in the environment. And I know a lot of people as well that have quit the corporate world because they want to pursue something different. Yeah. So how many employees, or how many do you know that suddenly, made a decision that, hey, I just want to quit. I just want to do something else. How many of those? I can name a few. Hello, Coach Arville. Thank you for joining me. Of course, my better half, Coach Tindy Hoya, is there. And again, if you're looking for support in your relationship, if you're a woman, please message Coach Tin. She will support you in your journey. All right. Now, with the rise of attrition and the great resignation, people leaders are now struggling to keep these people motivated and engaged. You know, how challenging it is right now to get people engaged. The carrot and stick, as I've said a while ago, that will no longer yield the results that's needed for you to keep your best employees at the workplace. Because the things that the employees need, what they value, have already changed. They realize a handful of things during the course of the pandemic, that hey, it's okay for you to live simply. It's okay for you not to have all of these different things. It's okay for you to engage online. And these are the things that's happening right now. So how are people leaders managing all of this? Now, there are four categories that people at work look for. And my hope is to be able to help you with this one as you continue along in navigating to the landscape and the changes of what this pandemic is causing. And we're still, we're just in the middle of the pandemic. We still have, no, 3 years, well, less than 3 years, more than 2 years to be able to navigate through this. And as we continue along, then we need to be able to keep things together so that we are transitioning. So, four categories of that people at work are looking for. The first category is they're looking for value. Like, what are the things that they value, or the value that they have that they can give into the company? That is first. Number two is purpose. Why do I do what I do? And what's in it for me? Because purpose allows individuals to have the sense of meanings. I had a sense of fulfillment. That is number two. Number three is certainty. Certainty that whatever happens, they're gonna be safe, they're gonna survive. It's not even certainty about the work. It's the certainty and the safety of the individuals. Because not there's a handful of people as well who are just not willing to go back to work because of COVID. And number four, belongingness. So take a look at these four categories: value, purpose, certainty, and belongingness. How are your employees, and how is the business supporting the employees in these four categories? And research is consistently giving us insights into the realities of today's working world. You will see that. If you do your research, type in there in the search box, diba? You'll get a lot of content in there. And the question there is, where can we focus on? Where can start working on as a people leader, as a business owner, so that you can keep your best employee, at work? So here are some five shocking workplaces that you need to know. Number one is a study by careerbuilder.com shows that 58% of managers said that they didn't receive any management training. So if you are like me, when I got promoted as from an analyst to a supervisor to a manager to senior manager and eventually to a director, I didn't have that formal training. So how about you? Have you really had that formal training in which you're put in a classroom setting, you were trained on how to be a manager, how to lead people, how to coach people, how to mentor them. And by the way, coaching and mentoring are way different. And I'll share that later on what's the difference between the two. And most managers in the workplace, were promoted. Like me, I got promoted because I was very good at the work that I do. I wasn't necessarily, good about being a leader. But I've learned throughout the way, I learned throughout the process on how to lead people. You tend to navigate in that. If you're passionate about leading people, if you're someone who's very passionate about seeing people, grow, get promoted, have a team, all of these different things, even if they don't go in your company, it's something that makes leadership a meaningful and fulfilling type of work or type of activity that you have. So that is happening. Ayan, there's Coach Chi. Ayan, no formal training to as a manager, and we have a lot of this, no, Coach Chi in the workplace, and that is a constant struggle. And I remember, one of an executive that I talked with that because I was doing this initiative that I need to be able to have a regular meeting or sessions. Uh, I call it a learning sessions every other week, within the team. And it told me that, individuals need to know how to train themselves, how to equip themselves. And I said, no, you can't do that because if they're not used to, they don't have the habit and the mindset, or even the culture doesn't provide a space for people to learn and to teach the people how to learn. You need to help people learn how to learn. It's not common to equip people to learn how to learn. This is something that we need to constantly do. So again, 58%, and I don't know if that increased today, but I've seen a lot, and again, every time I talk to people, leaders, to managers, to supervisors, they don't have the equipping. They're very good at the skill that they do, but they fail to step out of the skill base and focus on leadership. Yeah, you're mostly self-learning and getting a mentor. Same Coach Shi, that is what is happening. So that is a fact. That is a stats that you need to know as a people leader so that you can start reassessing how the culture of the workplace is being built. Now you would say, Coach, the culture is fine. We're encouraging people to learn. We have a lot of programs, A, B, C, D, and D, for them to be able to equip them. Now, as I've said a while ago, who is teaching these people learn how to learn? So that's a totally different thing, right? Number two, 89% of bosses believe that employees quit because they want money. And I have the same mindset before as this. When I was still starting, when I was still in the middle of a career, I thought people are leaving because of their higher salary and the higher offer. And the reality is, it's not true. It's not true. And only 12% of the employees actually leave the organization for money. And I've proven this. I've talked to people using coaching, and I tell you, coaching is a powerful skill that everyone has or need. And sometimes when people talk about, hey, someone is coaching me, you kind of hear if they're really coaching or mentoring or giving advice. And most often than not, people at the workplace, and this is a harsh reality, you need to accept, people in the workplace, leaders in the workplace, are not very good at coaching. They're doing mentoring and advising, telling people what to do rather than asking what they want to do. That is a reality. And that's a reason why, for the last couple of years, coaching True blue authentic coaching is, emerging currently as one of a way to equip, to empower individuals really, be in there, engaged and motivated. So that is the second. Number three is there are people in the workplace that are only working for the weekend. Have you ever experienced a time in which you were so excited that Saturday is coming? Like Monday, you dread it. You hope it's Friday already so that you can get off to work, enjoy Saturday and Sunday, and only to dread Sunday because Monday is about to come. Or maybe you talk to someone who has that same, conversation, that they just are looking forward and excited for the weekend. And they want to get away from work very fast. This is a reality. Number four, Harvard Business Review reveals that 58% of people at work would rather trust a stranger more than their own boss. So think about that. Think about that research from Harvard. 58%, they would rather trust a stranger rather than their boss. And this trust in the leadership is something a lot of people at work is experiencing. And this is affecting a lot of people's motivation. Affects a lot of people's productivity. Affects a lot of people's engagement because they feel that, during those times when they were promised that this would happen, it's already years, nothing is still happening and they're losing hope. So how can we start igniting them and have that spark in their heart so that they could still continue and excel and put in the value that we have? And lastly, number five, shocking workplace stats you need to know. Number five is recognition. Recognition, and maybe this is no longer shocking, but people leaders fail to just pause and think about it. Recognition is the number one thing that employees, that a manager can give to them. Recognition keeps people inspired. Recognition keeps people motivated. Recognition keeps people innovative. Recognition keeps people, productive and moving on and not letting go of their dreams and desires in their life. If you want your people to stay on the top, have this stay on the top in your, the way that you see your people. Recognize small wins. Recognize those qualitative, improvements. Recognize the things that they're doing even outside of work. These are small little things that we can start doing to reignite the fire inside of the person so we can keep them burning, keep them inspired, keep them motivated, you know so that they're engaged. And I don't think, as a human beings, we're just focused on meeting the numbers and your financial numbers in there, productivity numbers, all of these different things. I don't know, as human beings, I believe that we want our people to really enjoy the work that they do. And the reality is, having a higher pay, getting promotion, having this training and autonomy in the workplace is not going to be relevant if people are not feeling relevant. If people are not feeling that they're wanted, they're needed. Something that we need to do. And Coach Manifest said everyone loves to be recognized. Same goes if you are a parent like me. Take a look at how your children is responding to you. Like what kind of recognition are you giving them? And you might say, Coach, okay, I realize I'm not recognizing. You give them. Don't give them recognition if it's not authentically coming from your heart. It needs to be authentic. If you're recognizing someone, make it authentic. Make it because you see that the person really deserves that recognition from you. Moms, dads, especially those hardworking parents out there who aspire to give a better life for their children, start stopping. Start stopping. Make an assessment of how you're currently talking to your children. Because whatever you teach to your children, whatever they see with you, directly or indirectly, I tell you, they will carry that either in the work that they would do if they start being employed or they're currently employed or in their business. So make a stand, you know, make us an assessment. Stop. We work so much and we love our kids. We love our kids. We love them. We want to be able to give them all of these things. But I tell you, if we don't stop, especially for the leaders out there, it's going to affect them and it's also going to affect the business that you're leading. People are struggling right now. That is the reality. You see that time and again. And for people leaders out there, it's time for us to acknowledge that we are struggling too, because we tend to put this straight face that we are able to manage everything and everything, but the reality is we're struggling too with illness and quarantines, financial uncertainty, online meeting fatigue, and I'm not sure if you've heard about this Zoom meeting, um, fatigue. These are very real. This is happening. And we can no longer operate our business as usual. We can't. Things are changing. Diba? The old ways of doing things is never coming back. What people need is to start prioritizing what drives people to put in their value in the work that they do, rather than driving people to perform in the brink of exhaustion. Like when was the last time you, as a people leader, you've experienced exhaustion? I've experienced that 3 times that I can remember in my corporate life. 3 times. The last time I was like in the brink of just going nuts. Yeah, good thing life coaching is there to be able to support me, to keep me sane, to keep me in a space in which I'm able to take control. And it's something that we need to start pausing and taking a look at, right? And thank you very much for Coach T and for all of the coaches who sharing, Coach Nords. Maraming salamat for sharing their insights in there. I learn as you share, and other people as well who's watching is learning. So please put that in the comment section below. Yeah, pat on the back, simple pat in the back. Just tell them, hey, good job. Well, you can't do that right now, right? Because it's in online. Just a small token of recognition. People appreciate that. I tell you. Same goes if you're a parent. Do that as well for your children. Exhaustion leads to poor performance. That is happening. We must be supporting our employees to transform them, to help them transform in becoming human every day. We need to start changing the workplace to become human every day, moving out of this transactional conversation to moving to a relational connection. More conversations rather than communication. Communication is one way, conversation is two-way. People are not machines. You cannot just continue to crack them up and expecting that they have better output. It's not gonna do that. You continue to have people on overdrive. I tell you, like an engine, when you continue to exhaust it, eventually it will die down. And a lot of people in the workplace are worn out. They're worn out, they're worn down, and this fatigue will eventually, I tell you, hit your business in the long term. Maybe right now you don't experience that. Maybe you feel that your people are still motivated. I tell you, 6 months, 1 year, 2 years, you will experience that. It's time for us to create a culture of caring. Create a culture of caring to focus on the employees. I'm a believer that happy employees equals happy customer, and happy customer equals happy clients, and happy clients equals happy business owner. And of course, happy business owner means that you are taken care of, you and your family. So it doesn't start with the business. That doesn't start with the client. It starts with the employees, the people who are in the ground, who continue to give their heart, their mind, their blood, their sweat in there to be productive. And when I say care, I'm not just talking about words. Care is an action. People leaders need to show and take action. By making employees feel safe in the workplace environment so that they can freely express themselves, show their feelings, show their ideas, share their thoughts, that is what a safe, caring space is all about. Because it allows the people to be more creative, more productive, more innovative. Because they have this feeling that, hey, I have a stake in the business. I am able to share these things. I have learned. I've been a life coach for the past three and a half years. We're gonna celebrate this May, so it's our fourth year as a professional certified life coach, and I've realized how important and vital coaching skills is, because it's helping the workplace and the workflow force, develop their well-being. Work, coaching is different to mentoring, because mentoring is about telling people your experience. It's telling them that, hey, this is my experience, use it. That is different. If a person is telling you all of these things about their experiences and what they're teaching you, that is what mentoring is all about, because they're a product of it. You motivate them to mentor, but in coaching, it's empowering, it's inspiring people, it's igniting the senses of the people that, hey, I can give more, I can do more. Even though there's a lot of stresses in my life, I know I can still give more. Mentoring and advising, we've done this for a long time already, and some of it might yield a positive result short term, but in the long term, if you want, create lasting change, coaching is allowing individuals and empowering them to take control so that they can solve their own problems. Because it creates a culture of trust. And trust, when you create a culture of trust, it creates loyalty. When people feel good, they stay in the workplace and they take care of your business. And we need to start making this radical shift already to retain the good people. Maintain the great people that you have in the midst of the great resignation. And if you are a business leader, you are a business owner who is looking for a radical shift, radical change in the way you're keeping your business, you're managing your business. Life Coach Philippines offer you coaching services. You know, we offer coaching services in the workplace. We offer coaching services for the leaders out there, so you can be equipped, especially during this stage in the pandemic, and things will still continue to change. As I've said a while ago, change is the only thing that's constant. And by helping employees create transformation in the identity level, they are more inspired, they're more motivated, they're more able to give the value that they have in the business. And the more value that flows into your business, the more that people feel that the things that you're doing and is meaningful and fulfilling. And that also yields a performance boost in your numbers and a better performance in your finances. I hope you're able to learn, you know, during this session. If you were able to learn something, share some of this wisdom to other people. Let's help more people, business leaders in the workplace. Because as we continue to help business leaders, they're also able to help the employees in there. Let's make this world and the workplace more human. That's what we need right now, especially with how fast-paced things are. It's easier to scroll in social media. Let's have some moment to pause and appreciate people. you know Tell them that, hey, I see you, and you're here, you're a human being. Let's have a conversation. As I end this conversation, let me invite you to be part of what we are doing as an organization of professional certified life coach. I would like to invite you to have a gain more understanding of what life coaching is. Join us in the life coaching immersion class by Master Coach Asmin. That's going to be happening on February 10th. That's going to be on a Saturday at 7:30 p.m. Learn how life coaching can empower you as a business leader, as a people leader, to equip yourself to be a better in managing people. You can also better manage your family. I tell you, this is a holistic approach. Have a conversation with Master Coach Jasmine. Get some insights out there. Invite your friends. This is a free session, 7:30 p.m. on a Saturday. Have meaningful conversation with Master Coach Jasmine and other coaches in there, and also the people who will be joining us. So please connect with Master Coach Jasmine at 0918-944-7841, or you can message us here at Life Coach Philippines. And if you are not yet a smart holder of the B Learning e-card and you are still missing on the perks that we are enjoying, today is the best time for you to take action. Please connect with Coach Rizal through 0917-586-1661 to join the B Learning Society. And why are we sharing to you? Why am I sharing to you the B Learning Society? I tell you, I'm able to use this for the last 8 months or 9 months now in the work that I do in equipping myself and also equipping other people in the workplace. One of the things I super enjoyed learning in the BE Learning Society, and I teach them this to my employees as well and other people, is the day one mental model. So imagine every single day is day one, every single day is an opportunity for you to start anew. Think about the time in which you were starting your job. How was the feeling like? How was your emotion like? How was your mindset like? Keep that mindset every single day because it keeps you motivated to move forward and do more. And what you will get out of this, of course, you will be able to support the B Learning Society of Master Coach A. And what we are doing is Master Coach A will be creating a facility for those people who are in need of a place of solace, a place of healing, a place of refuge, a place where you can be yourself and you can talk to a certified life coach to help you out, get unstuck, remove all of these boulders that's hindering you and crippling you in your lifetime. You will also get a 5% food and beverage discount from Decaf Coffee Republic. You will also get the full mental model masterclass by Master Coach A happening every fourth Saturday of the month. Plus, you will get a 90-minute free coaching session with senior coaches from Life Coach Philippines. And I've said, save the date, February 26th at 7 p.m. for our next mental model masterclass, as Master Coach A will teach about the productivity mental model. Yan. For those of you, and I've been talking about this for the last uh, 40 minutes, we can help people be productive in the workplace, but we need to empower them by empowering you as leaders first. For more information and registration assistance, connect with Coach Yourself to 0917-586-1661. Also, for individuals who intend to embark on the journey of becoming a certified life coach like me, if you want to do what I'm doing and you want to yield positive results, come and join us in the profession. We need more coaches in this profession. Master Coach A is now offering the Co-Actively Co-Create Life Coach Certification Program. This is a CPD accredited course with CPD credit units. If you are looking, if you have a friend in there who wants to get certified as CPD, this is possible for you. And if you don't need it, that is okay too. Just utilize that. It's going to be a great experience for you. CPD is all about learning new things or refreshing your knowledge by doing new things. This is what makes the CACC Life Coach Certification Program the perfect track for your continuing professional development. And life coaching is the 21st century learning experience that is empowering professionals to enhance their skills in multiple domains and thereby increasing their relevance in an increasingly complex workplace. What you will get out of this is a 21-day web-based learning, a 3-day live coaching bootcamp with Master Coach A, and a 3-day live business bootcamp with senior coaching team. And the program also comes with a coaching package that you can use. Once you graduate, you already have a coaching programs that you can offer. You don't have to find other enroll in other classes for you to get that program that you can offer. It is available. Please connect with Coach Rosel, 0917-586-1661 to discover opportunities waiting for you in this profession. All right? Maraming salamat. Thank you very much for all of the comments in there. I truly appreciate it. You're blessing people as they read as well. Thank you, thank you, thank you, all of your people leaders. We can make that change. We can make that change, but the change starts with us. And if you need help, let us know. Do join us back again for another coaching conversations later with Coach Marife Garfin. Usually here in the comment section below for coaching for fitness and nutrition. And as I've said, my better half, Coach Tin, for coaching for relationship at 4 p.m. Once again, this is Life Coach Shaun De Hoya from Pasig City, from Life Coach Philippines for Coaching Think Talk. Coaches like us think and talk like this, and this is us in the Philippines. Love, bam, boom. Thank you, everyone, for joining me. We'll see you again next time. Bye-bye.
As a business owner, are you overwhelmed by the need to post beautiful, engaging content every single day? Are you left wondering what to write? Tired of scrolling through stock photos that all start to look the same? Confused by complicated graphic design programs? Rise Up Creatives is here to help. Each month, we give you everything you need to create 31 days of social media content in just 5 minutes a day. Customizable captions, curated lifestyle photos, a drag-and-drop graphic design tool, and the ability to post directly to your social media accounts. No one else empowers you with these 4 resources all in one place. Each month, we help you plan your social media calendar by providing you with 31 image themes and customizable captions so you can quickly and easily create engaging content and grow your following. Simply select the image that works best for your feed or story. Then, copy the caption and customize it to fit your audience. 5 minutes a day. It's that quick. Plus, you'll absolutely love our drag-and-drop graphic design tool. Start from scratch or choose one of our beautiful templates to fit your unique brand. When you're ready to export your design, you can download, email, or post directly to your social media accounts. Here's the truth. Our world needs what you have to offer. Don't let technology or procrastination hold you back. Rise Up Creatives is more than an online resource. We're a community helping you overcome your biggest barriers to reach your greatest goals. We're here to help you rise up and be creative.